डिक्टेशन शुरू होगी 5 सेकंड में। रेडी। द हाई कोर्ट हैज फर्दर फेल्ड to appreciate some other important facts which create reasonable suspicion and shadow of doubt in the truthfulness of the prosecution story. Namely, instead of confronting with the forest officers who were on patrolling duty in jeep, the accused appellants would have tried to conceal their presence either by hiding themselves or by running away. Further, the forest officers, including the driver of the jeep, were 10 in number, and on the other hand, accused appellants were 4. It is difficult to believe that the forest officers made no frantic effort to nab the culprits when they allegedly assaulted them. The forest officers could have easily apprehended the culprits had they tried, as they outnumbered them. Further, it is clear from the record that all the forest officers were deployed on patrolling duty to keep a check on the then increasing forest offences. It means incident like in the instant case could reasonably be anticipated. It has been rightly appreciated by the trial court that under such circumstances they should have been armed with weapons, at least for their own safety. As per record, when the incident occurred, all the forest officers were found to be without weapons. It cannot be believed that the forest officers on patrolling duty were without any weapons. In this regard, the High Court has erred in observing that the Forest Department, being poorly equipped, failed to provide weapons to meet the situations like in the instant case. Full stop. The prosecution version is that after the assault, comma, all the accused appellants ran away in their block cart, leaving behind the weapons. It has rightly been observed by the trial court that if the accused appellants had any intention to carry away the said weapons, they would have easily done so, as after the alleged assault they had no hurdle whatsoever in that regard. Thus, the aforesaid story certainly casts a shadow of doubt on the truthfulness of the prosecution case and renders the same to be unreliable. The reasoning given by the High Court in the judgment and order in itself is contrary. On the one hand, it has observed that when the accused appellants started assaulting the forest officers, none of the officers who were unarmed dared to go near the culprits with a view to catch them, thus placing the accused appellants in a dominating position. On the other hand, it has further observed that the accused appellants had dropped the said weapons to make their block cart light in weight with a view to move swiftly. This court finds the aforesaid reasons assigned by the High Court to be incorrect. Once the accused appellants were in a dominating position, none of the forest officers could go near them for the purpose of nabbing them. Thus, there can be no justification for leaving behind the said weapons. They could have easily carried it away with them. If they had the intention of doing so, the prosecution has failed to explain the reason behind the accused appellants, not taking away the said weapons with them. Thank you.